Hello everybody, Drew here, tip of the Mitt Flips, where I'm a full-time eBay reseller, and every 100 subscribers there's a giveaway. So if you're watching, make sure you subscribe so you have a chance to win. I've got 5 orders going out today, one that they might pay while I'm pulling orders, but it's a cheap item, so I don't care one way or the other. For a weekend sales day, today is Monday, not good volume. And I had mentioned before, because of the high dollar, high ticket items in my store and the way the sales have been going, I have stopped running sales. I have stopped using promoted listings, and I have stopped doing sell similar, ending listings and selling similar, because if it's working, I don't want to have to do extra things. And right now I don't have to. The sales volume drop though, I will do something this week. I'll probably do some sell similars and then run a sale on something. I don't know what. Maybe my high end, maybe the low end, maybe a specific category, electronics, something like that. I'll probably do some type of something this weekend, because when your volume's low, if you miss out on like one high ticket item, then it's just a complete loss as far as a sales day. So I'm going to tinker with something, but for today, it worked out fine. I don't mind if I don't sell a lot of items if they're high dollar, because less work, more money. That is the dream. And also stopped at Salvation Army and got some decent stuff, and we'll go over that today in the video as well. First thing going out, speaking of less work, more money, on C3 is Fraser, the complete series. C, 1, 2, 3. It's going to be buried behind all these other ones. And it's going to take 2 hands and 2 trips, so I'm going to put the camera down real quick. All right, so Frasier, complete series, seasons 1 through 11. And I used to watch a lot of Frasier, because before, you know, your YouTubes, if you were up at 1 in the morning, you know, as a teenager, the only things on are, you know, Frasier, or, you know, later on maybe it was Scrubs, whatever was on syndication, The Office. So I actually at one point watched a lot of Frasier. And for the complete series, I took an offer, I think 10 bucks off, $49.99 free shipping. This will go medium mail. It'll cost somewhere around $8, $10, but I think closer to the 8 range to ship. That's not bad at all. And I got that in the big box of DVD series, and that pays for all of it plus some profit. So there we go. The rest of it, all profit. Love it. And I had paid 30 bucks for the whole box. Next thing going out, B3A is a Detroit Tigers Mallet putter cover right here. I think this was a birthday gift possibly, but I use a blade putter and not a mallet, so it doesn't serve me any purpose. But I got $17.99 free shipping. And speaking of golf season for me starts up today. Very excited. Actually got to play D&D with my friends yesterday, and then I have golf with my other friends today. I mean, I'm feeling back to, you know, lockdown, shutdowns, all those things kind of just threw a wrench in every social thing I do for 2 years, and it's now feeling like it's back, and I'm loving it, because I'm a bit of a social butterfly. Next up, B6, might have to grab it later, but it is a Broil Master gas grill hug-a-rack rotisserie is what it's called. And I think I can just move this. Oh, nope, there's more stuff on there. I'll grab that later. But it's just a rack add-on that goes to a grill set, and I had one listed. It didn't sell forever. Then I purchased another one, reduced the price of both. Then the first one sold. And then I just took an offer on this one, $45 plus shipping. I paid $15 for one of them, and I paid $3 or $4 for the other one. So overall, ended up being a good flip. All right, so I went ahead and pulled that down, and this is what it is. Like I said, it's just a metal rack. It comes with a rotisserie motor, kind of reminiscent of the Farberware rotisseries. And that right there, like I said, I've sold 2 of them now. There's not a ton listed. So if you do happen to see them at a good price, long tail, but your competition won't be very, very competitive because I had 2 of them and those are gone now. So I'm not your competition anymore. Next up on top is Jordan Jumpman Pro Quick Jordan Jumpman. Okay, we got Pro Strong. Got Pro RX. All right, not at all where I said it was. It was down here over on the left. Not even close. Little life lesson for me. Put a little more effort in a category system. I thought it'd be a little easier, but wasn't the best. But for these right here, which I think are actually new, but I did list them as used. And for those, I got $80 plus shipping. Took an offer. I think I had them listed for 100 or 115, but I think 100. And then I sent out an offer. This is saying on B4 Nike Air Jordan 12 Obsidian. B1234 Nike Air Jordan 12 Obsidian right here. And so these are actually, because they're the 130690, I think those are actually from 96 or 97 vintage. And for these right here, I got $124.99 plus shipping, and those are both going out to the same buyer. So for them, they ended up with $45 off. So that's a free pair of shoes basically for most people. So for them, it's a great deal. And that's what I was hoping would happen with the shoes, that I'd get more of the same buyer purchasing more than one, because it's a whole shoe collection in one shoe size. But this is the first time I've had two go to the same buyer, and they won't get combined shipping because that doesn't make sense as far as shipping costs. I mean, possibly I might put them both in their boxes, the shoe boxes I purchased for shipping these, and then tape those two boxes together if sending it FedEx or UPS makes sense. But they'll still both get individual boxes, and then, like I said, tape those together. That way I don't have to build a box or anything. So I'll pack them individually, and when I go to pay for the shipping, I'll decide one way or the other. I think I'm still going to send them by themselves. We'll see. I'll see. But that's why I said, not a ton of sales. Very few sales, but this is a $300 sales day. I mean, I don't get $300 sales every time. Before, you know, I could have 15 items going out, 18, 20 items going out, and it'd still only be a couple $100, $300. So this is a much better way to do it. Not sustainable. I even mentioned that to Jen just the other day. I said, hey, I got to hop in the garage and, you know, take the wheel again for at least for one day so that I can list some stuff that takes testing. Some of my higher end stuff like this TV. It doesn't need to be tested, but I might clean out where the DVDs go. The Wii consoles, I do find I have to tear those apart, clean them, test them. And there was a couple electronics here where if I'm doing it, I might as well get those listed and tested as well, or tested and then possibly listed. And then I got a typewriter I've been ignoring forever. But if I take one day and list all those things, then that replaces a lot of that high end, because what's happening is the quantity in my store is going up because we're listing more things than are selling, but the dollar value of my store is dropping, and I don't want that. So I need to replace some high end because it's here. I don't have to go source it. It's already here. Might as well get it listed. So let's go ahead and go through the stuff that I got at Salvation Army. It has been long enough that I don't remember what's in this bag. A couple days ago through the weekend. So first thing, this is cool. Another one of those, happy to have a learning experience, but $4.99 for the bag. And the more colorful ones like this, these are wooden painted eggs. And I saw people selling those around $9.99 to $19.99 free shipping, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 of them. And then these ones I think are actually real eggs because they all have holes poked in them, which I assume is how they took the yolks out. So I think those are actually glazed actual eggs. So I don't know what those run for, if they're worth anything. I probably won't sell them individually because, again, I like small things in the store, so it's possible, but the sell-through rate would matter. But selling lots and then getting more bulk money, that just makes more sense for me right now. I think that's what has been working for me. Lots of video games, like the lot of DVDs, stuff like that. To be determined, but that's kind of the difference. Is it if individual's not long tail, then I'll probably do individual. If individual is long tail, I'll probably do a lot. And then next thing in here is some vintage like camper lights. I paid $3.59 for those, and I don't know, probably $19.99, $24.99 free shipping for those. Next, this one was funny. My dad, he's the type that when he finds a pair of shoes he likes, which he did in 1989, he wears the same shoes. They for a long period they quit making them. Now they're like Reebok Classics now, but for a period they quit making them. And so he would scour the internet for any Dunhams or sports stores or whatever that, hey, do you have any of these in stock in my size? I will buy every pair you have. And he would just pile them up in his closet and have all of them. They make them now, so now he has them in multiple colors. He can just buy them when he wants. But jeans, exact same jeans, basically his whole life. He's that person. And the funny part is he also almost every day wears an LL Bean flannel like this. Maybe some type of pocketed shirt for sure, but mostly these flannels if it's cold enough for one. And I got home and I said, Jen, you know what? It's time. I'm turning into my dad. Might as well dress like him. But that was a joke. I got it for $4.79, and I'm thinking $24.99 free shipping, $29.99 free shipping. It's in great shape. No wear at all, no stains, no nothing. Don't buy a lot of clothes, but I have been at least checking lately. And then I checked the scarves again, just in case from the other time when I got scarves, I'd missed any. And this one was on half off, so, you know, $1 for that. I couldn't pass it up. It was branded, if I remember correctly. Yes, right here. Cash Mink from V Frass. And they weren't going for a ton of money, but at $1, $19.99 free shipping, that's a great return. And then I did look, and there was none in this color. A lot of plaid, but none in this really nice blue. So I thought that would actually, mine might draw a little bit more money than the other one. And I take that back. It wasn't Green Day. It was Brown Day, because I got these two games for $1 a piece. I forgot to even check the disc. That's a silly mistake. But Just Dance, I just sold that lot from the Wii. So I'll lot these two together for whatever that ends up being. You know, maybe, I don't know, $12.99 free shipping, $14.99 free shipping. I'll have to see. And then, I think, I just want to make sure they didn't tuck anything in here that I'm going to drop and break. I checked, of course. That's my new area that I'm checking religiously. I checked the pillow shams and throw pillows and all that. And this was from that same Corscil, Corscil, I think is how you spell it. 2 shams for $3, and these are king size shams. I don't know if every pattern from that brand sells well, but at that price, there's money to be made. I'm happy with that. And then also, I picked up this, it's not needlepoint. It's supposed to look like needlepoint, but this is like a printing, I think. Oh, maybe that's not needlepoint. I don't know what you would call this. Is there a name? I wonder if there's a name for needlepoint when it's not like hand done, when it's clearly machine done. I don't know. But I got this for me. Because you know what? Nice does matter. Because nice matters. And I saw that for $1.49, and I said, that's wonderful. I like it. I'm buying it. That's a great thought. Just the positivity of picking it up and reading it, I had to get it. Now, if I look it up and it's worth $24.99, I'll definitely be selling it. But if not, that's my pillow now. And then this Ninja Turtles pillowcase, $1.19 on that. Don't know if this goes to a set. I don't know if this is handmade. I don't think it is because of the turtle shell thing here. But this is a fleece. So it's a really nice pillowcase. Worst case scenario, this will go on Michael's bed. Best case scenario, this is $19.99 free shipping. This one's hard to see, but it is a Lost energy drink. Advertisement inflatable can. I don't know the exact height. Maybe it says it on here. Not that I can see, but I think fairly large. It's a hangable, inflatable thing, and I paid $3.59 for that. I wouldn't be shocked if I get $50 for it, because people that like whatever the thing is that you like, if somebody drinks this drink all the time, they'd be like, oh, cool, I want to get one of these for my man cave. I want to get it for the garage. Advertising stuff does well. And so since this is new, never used, I wouldn't be surprised if it's around $50. But if I got, $40 plus shipping, 30 bucks plus shipping. That's still great return. And then last thing up is a Winnie the Pooh. I paid $3.99. See if we got a brand on here. No, but Winnie the Pooh toddler sleeping bag / comforter. And I picked it up and I went, that is weird that they would have this, because they probably don't make toddler sleeping bags anymore, because this is probably a hazard. I assume everything becomes a hazard eventually, but I did look it up and I was a little surprised. But of course, if I'm looking it up, I think it's going to be worth something. So for this interesting piece right here, we're going to bring back everybody's favorite game show.
What's that worth?
And today on
What's that worth?
is a Winnie the Pooh toddler sleeping bag, vintage, no stains, great shape, polka dot green interior. For that item, what's that worth? And if you're new to the channel or newer to the channel, used to play this game weekly, I'm trying to work it back in right now, as you can see. So how you play what's that worth is you will pause the video. You can cheat if you want, but you know, you got to live with yourself at that point. Pause the video, put in your guess for how much you think that item's worth, free shipping, because I don't know where you live and where it would go to. Price is Right rules. If you go over, you're disqualified. And if you are the closest, you will win 2 Tip of the Mitt Flip stickers and 1 Tip of the Mitt Flip magnets. Let me show you them, just in case, like I said, you're new to the channel, newer to the channel, and haven't seen them. They are very cool. Jen put in this little container here that I will pretend to like. It's just difficult to get into. But here's the stickers right there. Shiny and cool. I love them very much. So pause the video, put in your guess, don't be a cheater. And if you are the closest without going over, I'll let you know within, 48 hours. I like that I'm not letting giveaways go too long. It's easier on me. And like I said before, 95% of the people that are going to enter do it in the first 24 hours anyway. Now, an interesting thing that we ran into is, you might have seen it in the background of a couple videos, is Jen picked up this Balenciaga sweatshirt, which I had never heard of the brand. If you don't know the brand, put that one in the memory bank. Sweatshirts from Balenciaga go for like hundreds of dollars, multiple hundreds of dollars. Bags go for multiples of hundreds of dollars. Very high end. But we couldn't find that exact one, so we're thinking it's a fake. But we also couldn't confirm that it's a fake. So if you have any tips on how you identify if clothing is fake or not, please let us know. We're researching pretty good, because we're not going to, unless we can confirm one way or the other, we're not going to do anything with it. Because if we can't confirm it's not fake, I'm not going to redonate it or sell in a garage sale, because I could be throwing away hundreds of dollars. We're not going to try to sell it if we haven't confirmed that it's real, because then we could get our account banned. We could, cause all kinds of issues that I would like to avoid. But we've tried everything. Facebook groups, all kinds of stuff. So if you have any tips, or if you are versed in Balenciaga and you know whether or not that's a fake, please let us know. And I'll give you a better picture just so you can see it. And normally the ones that were, at least the most of the ones we found, it's big black bold logos across them. So this one didn't really look like the rest of them. Tag looks legit. The quality doesn't seem to be super high end. I also live very close to a vacation town where there are some very shady t-shirt shops that have been sued so many times by different companies like Monster Energy Drink, and I think maybe even Nike, because they'll print whatever they want on a shirt. They don't care. They don't care at all. They're scam artists. Not every t-shirt shop up there, but most of them. It's a wart on an otherwise wonderful town. So for the results of what's that worth for this Winnie the Pooh vintage toddler sleeping bag, it will be $29.99 free shipping. I want to say I had found before a sold comp for $34.99 free shipping, but when I just went to look, there was no sold comps, and when I had comped it out in the store, there was 2 or 3. And so I maybe it went to the 3 months, so it's no longer stored. I'll check WorthPoint just to be sure when I go to list it. But what it was is it came in like a bundle thing where it was a Winnie the Pooh diaper bag, I think maybe a changing mat type thing, and then the sleeping bag. And so, yeah, like I said, I'd found it before, and now it's gone, so it must have been eBay only stores sold listings for 90 days, and then you gotta check WorthPoint or Terapeak. Terapeak is for a year, I think, and then WorthPoint might be 5 years, but it's definitely 3 years at the minimum. Well, that's gonna be all for this one. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, go ahead and give it a thumbs down. Subscribe, share, and be good to each other.